Sup, you beautiful people? Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Welcome back to High Ground MTG. Buckle up, click that like button, and let's just boogie. And the first bit of awesome I want to share with you today is Blue-White Spirits. That is right. This is the deck that we are going to be piloting tonight. Blue-White Spirits, we're dropping green like a bad habit. I'm sick of seeing green everywhere. Get out of my face, except for mono green Tron. But we're gonna try traditional blue-white spirits. So, and since M21 dropped, we have some new toys at our disposal. Shacklegeist, right here. It's a 2/2 flyer. Flying Shacklegeist can block only creatures with flying. Tap 2 untap spirit you control. Tap target creature you don't control. So if we have a spirit with summoning sickness, at the end of we can vial it in, and we can also tap, and we can tap down one of our opponent's creatures. It's a little tricky. There's a lot of utility cards now within blue-white spirits, so it's kind of trying to find that right balance of what do we play, what is good, what's the best value to get. So we are also playing with a 2 of Ghostly Pilferer. Unsure if this is the right shell for it. It might be better suited in a blue-white Taxus list. But we can also vial this in at 2. We can also potentially flash it in with Rattle Chains as well. So whenever Ghostly Pilferer becomes untapped, you may pay 2 if you do draw a card. So it's a good little mana sink if that ever happens. Whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than a hand, draw a card. So, people draw extra cards. Whenever an opponent draws a spell from anywhere, or casts a spell, rather. I read that wrong. I'm sorry. Whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, draw a card. So, that's, people can cast Uro from the graveyard, so some card advantage. Interesting card advantage, and also discard a card, Ghostly Pilferer can't be blocked this turn, which is good because it doesn't quite have the flying evasion like every one of our other creatures does in the deck, almost every one. So let me go over the deck structure. So those are the new cards we're playing from M21. Let me go over what I've put together in this deck. I'm running 2 Cavern of Souls, 4 Fledged Strands, 4 Scalding Tarns as our fetches, 2 Hollowed Fountains. Look at that. Look at that promo beauty. I have recently acquired all of the full art promo Shocklands. So you'll be seeing those on the channel from me from now on. One more Lawn Haunt. This is obviously kind of a must include for in case we lose our creatures. It's another mana sink. We can get 1/1 flyers, spirit, white spirit creature tokens on the field. Super helpful. I already went over the Scalding Tarns. So we're only playing 6 fetch lands. Seachrome Coast, untapped fast land, 2 islands, 2 plains. Again, by the amazing Elena Danner. The snow-covered arts, it's kind of my go-to now. And 1 Waterlogged Grove to help dig us through things. Super important thing that I've been noticing is that with a lot of people playing Euro decks and more blue-based control decks, Choke and what is that other one? The Boils. Choke and Boil. Those have become a lot more prominent, but we do have a lot of protection from that. So we're only running 4 base islands, but we have all these other blue sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue sources that aren't islands. So we're not as susceptible to Choke. Just so you're aware. This is a Aether Vial deck. We're playing 32 creatures in this deck. So the only non-creature spells we have are Aether Vial, all-time favorite Magic card. And we get to play with Path to Exile. Look at that sweet promo art. So the best removal in the game, along with being able to cheat our creatures. Now let's go over the creatures. 4 Mausoleum Wanderer, one of the best 1-drops I think ever printed. Corbin Hostler, you would agree. whenever another spirit enters the battlefield under your control, Mausoleum Wanderer gets +1/+1, so it gets pumped anytime a spirit comes in. And then this second bit of text: sack Mausoleum Wanderer, counter target instant or sorcery spell unless its controller pays X, where X is Mausoleum Wanderer's power. This gets really tricky. If people aren't paying attention to it, you can get them. Sometimes you can flash it in conjunction with Rattle Chains or in conjunction with Vial, and it's an automatic like counter spell. If people aren't paying attention. So I did manage. Somebody tried to Veil of Summer me, and I don't think they realized that I had Mausoleum Wanderer out, and I sacked it, and it all got negated. It was beautiful. A couple Selfless Spirit. Good to always be able to make all of our creatures indestructible. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, very honorary spirit here. Because we are playing so many creatures, it's just it's kind of an auto include in this deck. You kind of have to. She can just completely ruin people's game plans. And it's no consequence to us, right? Path is gonna be 2, Vial would be 2, and ideally we want to play Vial before turn 1 on turn 1 anyways. So ceiling's way high for her. She's also a Lightning Bolt for Lightning Bolt or any other kind of Lightning Rod rather, for any kind of removal. So while it protects the rest of our spirits, so I like her. We went over Pilfer, Phantasmal Image. I love this card in this deck. You're able to, if you have your Vial set on 2, you're able to Vial it in and copy anything. So in conjunction with Drogue Skull Captain, one of the best lords ever printed, I think, except for, it costs 3. But the other spirits get +1/+1 and have Hexproof. Ben Bateman, holler at me. You know what I'm talking about. This has got to be one of the all-time best lords. So you can have, if you get 2 of these out on the field, you can have a Hexproof lock, and so your creatures can never be targeted. So Drogue Skull in conjunction with Phantasmal is excellent because they will never be able to target Phantasmal Image, and your creatures are locked. So this just doubles as whatever kind of utility spirit we need, which is fantastic. So super powerful, super great with Aether Vial set on 2. Also another fun trick with Phantasmal Image, if you already have a Spell Queller out and you have Aether Vial set on 2, you can Vial in Phantasmal Image, target Spell Queller with Phantasmal Image, and it will enter the battlefield as Spell Queller and exile the spell. So it's like we're getting 8 Spell Quellers if things match up the way we need them to. So that is amazing. Rattle Change, Flash, being able to give all of our spirits Flash is pretty nice. If we don't have Vial, I'm just running 2 of, and we also can give target spirit Hexproof until end of turn. Super great. Here's another reason you want to play this deck: Supreme Phantom. It's flying. Other spirits control gets +1/+1. This has a big butt over here, a 1/3. Sometimes that 3 toughness is really difficult to handle, and as soon as you get another lord in and it gets buffed, it becomes a 2/4. So pretty great lord for the deck. Definitely want to have it in the package. We went over Drogue Skull Captain. I'm just running a 1 of. This is just kind of another spirit with flying. You could run more, but I think the idea is that we have 8 for a 12, potentially 12 lords, so I don't think we need to run anymore. I'd rather have a lower cost creature, so we're trying to keep the 3 drops pretty low. And then probably one of the best cards, one of the funnest cards in Modern, Spell Queller. Man, flash, flying, it does everything you want. Exile target spell, convert a mana cost 4 or less, and then when it leaves, opponent gets to cast the card. So this is really great. This is really great with Aether Vial. This is really great, just being able to flash it in and get them. So that's fantastic. Over here in the sideboard, running our Graveyard Hate, Rest in Peace, running our Artifact Hate because we're in white, Stony Silence, so must. We are running Unified Will in the sideboard. We have 32 creatures. There's a good chance we're going to have more creatures than our opponent, especially running Aether Vial. This is some old tech that I have played in Merfolk decks. But I think the ceiling's pretty high, and it's 1 generic and 1 blue, so, it can be pretty good. So we're going to be trying out Unified Will in this build. Force of Negation, we're running 3 of these. We can bring these in. We have a lot of blue creatures in the deck, so ceiling's pretty high for that. Deputy of Detention is also a fantastic card. I know it's not a spirit, but it's still pretty good. So, and then we're running some Teferi Time Ravelers. This deals with it's kind of a catch-all to enchantments and like targeted removal spells, that sort of thing. And Deputy of Detention also takes care of other pesky like things that we might not be able to deal with in the main board. So, and Teferi and Spell Queller is a really fun combo. If you don't know, if you have Teferi out and somebody tries to get rid of Spell Queller, they won't be able to cast the spell under Spell Queller if Teferi's out, because only time they could cast a sorcery. So, very fun. All right, let's boogie and let's play a couple of games. Modern tournament practice. We're on the Blue White Spirits. That's right. Create a room. We are gonna say we are recording for a YouTube channel. Maybe we'll get more people joining. Wow, I cannot type. All right. So we're creating a room, letting people know that if you ever see me out there and I say that, hey, I'm recording, we are hopefully going to be uploading those videos to the channel. So if you want to go back and watch your replay, it should be on the channel. Also, good time to tell you to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that social media stuff. All right. I don't really think we want to keep this hand. There's turn 1. We won the die roll, so we're going first. That's a lot of lands. I think we gotta mull this. That's much better. I'm much happier with this hand. More interaction. Turn 2. We'll put Shackle Guys to the bottom. I know it's the new card we want to play with, but I think that this stuff is better. So we'll have turn 1 Mausoleum Wanderer into turn 2 Thalia. And that's what she wrote. So, alright. Mausoleum Wanderer. Our opponent, Troy Funk 0114. Good luck to you. Wooded Foothills. We could be up against an Arbor Elf deck. I have been seeing so many Arbor Elf decks. I'm kind of thinking I should be playing Gut Shot main board. Rift Bolt. Okay, so we're up against Burn, which means Thalia here is going to be excellent. We'll play our other Seachrome Coast. We could keep up Rattle Chains if they target Mausoleum Wanderer. No, I think I'm going to play Thalia. Whoops. We'll play Thalia here. And if we want to, we can sack Mausoleum Wanderer unless they pay 1. They're gonna have to pay 1 extra anyways to cast Rift Bolt as it gets suspended. So we'll see what they do here. I'm expecting Thalia to eat it. Let's see. Where are they targeting? They're paying it for it. Oh, and they're targeting Thalia. No, we're gonna slow them down. We're gonna slow them down, and that's the power of Mausoleum Wanderer. So now they only have. So Thalia is protected for at least 1 more turn, which is great. Let's see what they have here. It could be Goblin Guide, could be Swift Spear. It's another Rift Bolt. Okay. Thalia is not a spirit. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. Path to Exile. That's okay. Alright. So we'll swing in for 2. Thalia is probably going to eat it next turn. But they are also like way behind on mana. And, you know, it's turn 3 and look at what they're doing. Yeah, that's fine. So if they play a creature, we can path. And we can also rattle chains here. Another Rift Bolt. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so they're hurting on lands, which is fan-friggin-tastic. Alright, rattle chains into the battlefield. We'll give this Hexproof. I'm targeting myself. It's not quite what we wanted to see. I was hoping for some more creatures. We could also, in response to them targeting our rattle chains, path our own rattle chains. So we'll see what they target here. They are eating up a lot of removal spells for our creatures, which... Oh, no, they're not targeting. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we took our first 3, but it took them 4 turns to get us down to 17, and they're a burn deck, so I hope I don't eat my words here. Skewer the critics. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So, we got another 3. We could be facing another 3. Oh, that's cool. That's right. I've been seeing this all over the forums and everywhere. Pretty good. Pretty good. Shame that it doesn't have haste. Drogue Skull Captain. I like that a lot. Spirit? Okay. So, let's see. Blue, white, blue, white, blue. We're going to cast Drogue Skull. Drogue Skull. This has got to be like one of my favorite lords. I mean, come on. Hexproof? So good. Just think if they don't knock it out. They're down to 4 cards too. We're going to path at their upkeep. I'm sorry. Not really, but... If we draw another Drogue Skull, if we draw a Phantasmal Image, we'll get the Hexproof lock. Okay, Goblin Guide. I'm alright with that. Let's see what we get. Shard Volley. Okay, well, Captain's gone. They're down to 2 lands. Let's see what do we get. What is it? Fledged Strand. Alright, that's 1 less land in our deck. Man, we are... Speaking of flooded, oh my gosh. Alright, another land for our opponent. Cracking it. They dealt 2 to us, so we might be facing down another Skewer. Shiny Sacred Foundry. We are the Boros. Aw, man! Could you imagine? We would have had the lock. Okay. It's very interesting to me because I think the idea that they're like having to take care of so many, like they're down to 6. They will be down to 6. All right. So we've got Drogue Skull. And we're at 12. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Deals 2 damage. Okay, Seal of Fire. They're not a Luris deck either. So, okay. Drogue Skull eats it. It's fine. Eidolon of the Great Revel. Okay. So they're down to 6. So anything that they cast too is going to hurt them. Let's see what we get here. Spell Queller. Alright. 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 I love Spell Queller. That card is so much fun. We're down to 10. 2, 4, 6. This is a 3-turn. Maybe more? We'll see. We're a deck of 32 creatures, just by the way. So, we'll see what they play. What are we going to take? 2 damage? 3 or less? But they can't take much more either, which is really interesting here. 3, 4, 5? So we could flash in, and even if they do remove it, I think... So we could flash in Spell Queller. We'll take 4, and then, yeah. Yeah, I just don't think there was any way out of that. They just ate so many, like, our creatures just ate so many of their burn spells that weren't going to face. Path to Exile. We need a way to deal with that new Incinerator card. If that comes down turn 2, like it really can, forget about it. I don't want to deal with that. So, you know, I'm gonna... Actually, do we want to keep Shacklegeist? It feels a little slow. Same thing with Pilferer. What do we want? Do we want these Unified Wills, or do we want Force of Negations? I think we want Force of Negations, right? So we can help slow down some of the Unified Will. I could see cut a Vial, and let's cut that Eagle. I don't think we need a Lord. Alright, so we've got a bunch of counterspells coming in. So hopefully that'll slow him down. Force of Negation's really good against that. Thalia was amazing. Thalia was right where we wanted it to be. This is really weird. 2 Cavern of Souls is really awkward. But we could go turn 1 Mausoleum, turn 2 Supreme Phantom, or we could even do turn 2 Thalia. So we'll keep. It's a little awkward, especially if we draw any of our counterspells. But you know, if they go turn 1 Goblin Guide and then we draw an island, it's not a bad hand. Turn 1 Goblin Guide. Let's draw that island. This is my island in the sun. All right, let's see what we got here. Drogue Skull Captain. All right. So we just drew Drogue Skull. We're gonna drop and name Spirit, and then we're gonna play a Mausoleum Wanderer. We might have to name humans with this, which is a little awkward. I don't know. Should we? I mean, it's kind of the same opening play we had last game, right? Where it was Thalia and... So, let's see. Another Swift Spear. Sure. I might just name human here. And a Seal of Fire. Sure. Sure. Sugar. So, we can counter that. Let's see if they... They're down to 2 cards as well. Ooh, we drew a Plains. It's fantastic. So I'm going to name Spirits on this next cavern. That Seal of Fire is really problematic. So we're down to 14. So we could drop Talia. We could drop Thalia, and... It would die to Seal of Fire. They have 2 cards. 1, 2, 3. We're at 14. We could drop Supreme Phantom, be able to block. I think maybe dropping Supreme Phantom is a better idea. We'll have a little more power here. And we could sack Mausoleum Wanderer to counter target spell. I think the right play here is to be aggressive. Okay. So it's dealing 2 damage to that. Okay. I'm okay with that, which means that we can drop Talia next turn. Or we could just keep up all Spell Queller mana. So, okay. That was good. We got them to pop that. We have a 1/3, so we can block Goblin Guide at the very least. Are they pathing? That'd be so weird. Where are they pathing? Where are they pathing this? Yeah, that's really weird. Okay, well, that's fine. That's not a burn spell, so... Let's get an island, kind of round out our mana base. Perfect. Alright, see? See? Drew out of it. Just... Easy. Easy. Alright, Phantasmal Image. That's pretty sweet, which means we can get the Drogue Skull lock going on here. To be as mana efficient as possible, I kind of think we should play Thalia. So we'll play Spirit. Put this on Spirit. So let's play Thalia. And then we can flash in Rattle Chains. Okay, so they have 1 spell in hand, and we're at 10, and we will have... Well, we'll have a lot of good stuff going on here. Plus, we have blockers as well. All right. Ooh, 3 mana. What are they playing? Oh, man. Ugh. Rift Bolt? Full paid Rift Bolt? Oh, no. It could be also something else. Rift Bolt. Oh, man. They had to pay 4 mana for Rift Bolt. That is what I call some supreme value. Yeah, sure. Talia will eat that. Let's see what we get off of this. Aether Vial. Alright, well, that's fine. So, let's flash in Rattle Chains. We're gonna block Goblin Guide. So, we will trade with Guide. Alright. So, trading with Goblin Guide. We're down to 8. Aether Vial. You know what? Since they're only going to draw 1 card, I want to see what they do. So we'll play Aether Vial on 1. And then that'll keep up Spell Queller. So whatever they cast, we'll be able to Spell Quell. And then I guess we'll see what happens. And then we'll also be able to block Swift Spear. Alright, so they draw their card. Begin combat, sure. We're down to 1. Alright, they're swinging. We could just be taking 1 here, and I think that would be okay. Alright, so we took 1. Huh. I want to keep up Spell Queller, so we'll keep up Spell Queller. They might want to be just waiting to finish us off. So it might not have been the right call. Flooded Strand. Maybe it wasn't the right call. So let's play Flooded Strand. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could drop Drogue Skull and then... But they would have to have a burn spell. I think it's too risky right now, so let's pass the turn. I think having Spell Queller mana up is really important, and we'll be able to just Vial in Image next turn anyways. So it's a Swift Spear, so let's... Alright, let's Spell Quell that. They have a burn spell. I'm okay with that. Which means that they will have no cards in hand and we'll be able to successfully drop our Drogue Skull. It's a path. Alright, that's fine. That's even better. Yes. Which means we will be able to do everything that we want to do next turn. We'll be able to Drogue Skull and Image safely, and we'll have Spell Queller mana up. I think we'll be able to stabilize. We'll be taking 3. We'll be down to 4, so a Boros Charm will get us, but like I said, we'll be able to stabilize. I'm hoping with our creatures. I'm hoping. Oh my god, I'm hoping so bad. Okay. So Aether Vial is going to get ticked up. We're going to tick this up to 2, which means we'll be able to Vial in our Phantasmal Image. Seachrome Coast. Shoot. I should have cracked this. That's fine. Drogue Skull Captain. Yes. Alright, so we have 2 3/3s that can block for days, and we still have Spell Queller mana up. So what are they paying here? Eidolon. So we have to Spell Quell this. It's gonna take us down to that dangerous 3, which I really don't want, but maybe we can turn a corner. I think the right idea is to keep Aether Vial on 2, just in case we draw another Phantasmal Image. We're also... Well, I guess we could start swinging in with Spell Queller, so... Okay. So, I don't think I want to take this up, because if I can vial in a Supreme Phantom, I mean, that's pretty good, too. Okay. 8. I mean... Well, hold on. 5, 9. We'll get you down to 10. We just need to fade for one more turn. We need to keep blockers. So they're down to 10. So if we can fade, if we can have them fade for one more turn. But in a deck that's so redundant. They whiffed! Yes! Boom! We got there. Alright. The power of spirits. Power of tricky spirits. Taking down Burn. Alright. So let's play another game, shall we? Against Big Yellow. We won the die roll. That's exactly where we want to be as a deck like this. This is a pretty respectable hand. We could go Phantasmal Image, Supreme Phantom. We've got some interaction with Path and our Mausoleum Wanderer, so let's keep it. Big Yellow is our opponent. Like the bird, like Big Bird, or like Big Yellow Hat, or like Yellow and call me Mellow Yellow. All right, waiting for Big Yellow. Once again, I would like to thank the sponsor of this video, myself, and my co-host, Spiny Mouse. If you want to be a sponsor, just get at us. All right. Yes, I'll pay 2 life. I really like these hollowed fountains. All right, Mausoleum Wanderer in play. So much text on this card. Such a good 1-drop. How come Merfolk doesn't have a 1-drop like this yet? Wizards, huh? Benthic Biomancer. Nonsense is that. Alright. Made. End phase. Alright, let's see what they're on. If it's a Ponza deck. If it's some sort of... it's an island. Ooh, fun. This is gonna get a lot trickier. What you got? Are you gonna opt? It'd be really funny if they opted and then I like sacked Mausoleum Wanderer in response. I don't think that's what we want to do, but might be funny. Who knows? Alright, they don't do anything. Ooh, we have that Eagle! Anyone else Scrubs fans? Eagle! Let's see. So, I think it's okay if we just drop Phantom. It's a creature. I can't imagine they could counter this. Sweet. So this is up to 3. Vapor Snag? Vapor Snag, the pseudo blue removal spell for all blue decks. Alright, Mausoleum Wanderer up to 3. They're going to be taking 3 here. So my best guess is that they are a Merfolk deck. I don't know. It could be tribe versus tribe. Eagle! Oh my gosh, I just realized. Everybody take a look. Look. We're getting in for 3. Jason A. Engel got to draw Empyrean Eagle! It's really funny. Almost. Eagle? Engel? Alright, so they took 3. Got Supreme Phantom up. Let's see if they opt. No, they don't do anything at the end of return. Okay. So, what do you got here? What do you got, opponent? Another island for Big Yellow. So, interesting. Let's see what they play. Got anything? No. So they could have a counter spell up. I mean, it's possible. Yes. You know what? I'm just gonna try and copy Phantom. Let's see what happens here. Counterspell? What is that one that counters target creature spell? It's it could be a deprive. Not deprive. It's Essence Scatter. Opponent could have Essence Scatter here. I don't know. Alright, well, we get Supreme Phantom copy. Also, very, very fun, like interaction is that when you drop in Phantasmal Image as a spirit, this also gets buffed as a spirit. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened, right? So yeah, because this is a Spirit Illusion. So that's getting 1/2. Yeah. So we got that buff. Pretty fun interaction. So if you need to have high costed thing to sacrifice, they would not be able to pay for, that's for sure. And we have Path to Exile mana up in case they have something. Alright, Big Yellow. What you got for me? And that's what I'm talking about, why I feel like Phantasmal Image are just so good in this deck. You have so many interactive creatures in this deck that you want to have more of that versatility, and being able to have that in Phantasmal Image is really great. Like you saw last game with the Hexproof lock, like that cost 1 mana less to get that same effect. So, and we could have Violet in it. Well, we did Violet in at instant speed. So, all right, they have a full grip of 7, and they're down to 11. So, what do we got? 3 mana. What are you paying for? Is it a spell? Is it a spell? What the heck is this? Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may put a charge counter on Golem Foundry. Remove 3 charge counter. Put a 3/3. This is weird. Some weird stuff. Alright, well. Maybe they have a bunch of free artifact spells. Ambers, Mox Ambers, Mishra's Bauble. Is that why they call you Big Yellow? Because of this, like, volcano thing? Very interesting. Alright. Selfless Spirit, that's pretty good too. I think since they're tapped out, I'm just gonna, and they don't have any creatures, I'm just gonna go for it with Eagle! I've been listening to a lot of the Scrubs podcast. What is it called? Fake Doctors, Real Friends. Zach Braff and Donald Faison. Super funny. You can really tell that they're friends in real life. But super enjoyable. Alright, we're getting in there. 3/6. 5+. What do you got? What do you got? I'm so curious what I should bring in this out of the sideboard for this match. I like this deck a lot with their lords because I feel like all of the lords are pretty interactive. All right, turn 4 win. Our opponent is on some sort of homebrew. You know what I don't like is when it. I wish it would just stay like this. This looks so much better. To me, at least. You can, like, see your numbers. Okay, so... They have artifacts. Maybe we bring in Stony Silence? I don't know. So we'll drop that. And... Valley actually feels really good here. I don't know. It's so bizarre. Like... Let's bring in... I mean, I don't even think we need to bring... Well, yeah, let's bring in Force. Maybe they'll show us a little bit more. I don't necessarily think we need... Selfless Spirit? Actually, let's give it a Shackle Guys, too. Let's just try it like that. I don't know what kind of brew they're on. It is really, really bizarre. Let's bring out one of those, and let's bring in a Teferi, shall we? To 3 fee. Anyone else wondering about the new Teferi? Actually, bring in another one. Let's drop a vial. Submit it like that. Anyone else wondering about the new Teferi? That thing looks like it's gonna be really good. Like, really good. I don't know. Sorry about all the banging on my desk. I have a little water, like a bottle opener over here. Well, you can't see. A bottle opener over here as I'm drinking my Gatorade. All right. But what do you all think of the deck? I think it's pretty fun. I I've been a huge fan of spirits for a while. My co-host, actually, Smiley Mouse, is also a huge fan of spirits. So keep a lookout for whatever his brew of the deck is. He's the one that actually got me into it. So we have different takes. I obviously think my take is the best. So let's see how well he builds it. But it's a fun deck. I love tribal decks, and I love just the interaction that you get between Spell Queller and Rattle Chains having flash, just the diversity of interaction makes this a really, really good deck if you're especially if you're a good pilot, that makes a big difference. And then you get access to all the white sideboard hate, which is fantastic. Love Stony Silence, love the fact that I get to play Valia in this deck, So, and it's an Aether Vial deck. Ah, Aether Vial. A vial after my own heart. So, I think it'd be really cool if Wizards got that. It was supposed to be a Pro Tour or Players Tour promo that they made, and I was hoping those would be out, but I don't know what they're doing with those now. Whew, this hand is a hot piece of not greatness. Okay, well, we gotta mull that hand. It's not enough interaction. Ugh. Got a Force and a Moreland Haunt? Oh, this might not be good. I don't have any white mana, but I do have turn 2 Phantom Rattle Chains. So we'll keep this. I think we'll put Path to Exile down at the bottom, and let's just hope. Hope. It's a powerful thing. Hope that we draw a blue source. Or a white source, rather. Alright, Dismal Backwater. Gained a life. They also mulligan, it looks like. So, alright. Supreme Phantom. Alright, we'll just get there with Lord's Dot deck. And we have interaction in case something happens. We'll drop Force of Negation if they drop some kind of weird artifact. So, alright, Big Yellow, what you got? Big Yellow also sounds like you're on a trucker. Big Yellow to Big Red. This is Big Yellow. We're gonna go in for a rest stop now. Haul in this bird seed. I think the Big Bird thing and the yellow, I'm totally thinking of Big Bird. So, alright, so Dismal Backwater untapped for them. Alright, Big Yellow. What you got? What do you have? Whoa, they kept a 1 land hand. Okay, I feel like we're not going to get punished for keeping the hand that we did. So I'm just going to drop Phantom, and we're going to just start getting Lord's Dot deck over here. If we draw a white source, we're going to drop Drogue Skull. And we're going to drop this, and then we're going to drop that, like the band, like the hammer. They could be playing, I could be playing also into a Fatal Push, so we'll see if they have it. But I want to start pressing advantage if I can. Nope. No push or Vapor Snag. No kind of removal yet. Alright, an island. Time Sieve. Sacrifice 5 artifacts. Take an extra turn after this one. Oh, so weird. Are they going to get... I kind of want to see this go off. If they get it to go off... I guess we could have Force of Negation, but I kind of don't want to give up creatures right now. So we just need to draw a white source. If they go off, more power to them. We really need a land, though. Next turn, we really need a land. If we could drop Drogue Skull Captain, I think we would be set. Because we'd have 2 3/3s. No. Yeah. 2 3/3. I forget that Supreme Phantom is just a 1/3. I play a lot of Merfolk, so all the lords are 2/2s. You gotta readjust the math a little bit. So, waiting for Big Yellow. This is very interesting. Do you think that they could go off next turn? That's some cool art. Look at that. Franz Vohwinkel. So, they're taking 2. We're not even netting anything right now. Turn 3. Taking 2. They'll take 4 next turn. What? Sorry, I hit my microphone. I apologize if that was on your ears. All right. If they go off with this, like this turn, I would be astounded. We also have some Force of Negation backup in case they try to like cast an artifact that like really ruins everything for us, but we won the match. It was so interesting. All right, Spirits Kisser again. All right. I'm gonna create another room. So yeah, that was interesting. I don't know. Has anyone seen this like infinite like 5 turns combo deck? If you have, leave your comment in the description box down below. Being a YouTuber is weird. I just want to play Magic and have fun. Have fun. I wonder if having this posted over here saying that we're recording for a YouTube channel is like makes people less interested in signing up to play. I don't know. I think it's fun. I think it's a cool thing to like be able to know that you can go back and watch a match, because obviously if I lose, I'll post it, and if I win, I will also post it. So we're just waiting for players to join. I need to make sure that I edit this out. I'll have to send it to an editor. If you want to edit our videos for us, please send us a DM at HighGroundMTG.
I demand.
Sending a text. Wow. We might just have to leave this. Oh no, somebody found this. Okay, perfect. Rational Games. Okay. Thank you, Rational Games. Ah! My computer just typed a bunch of H's. I was trying to write the GLHF. Okay. So, our hand is a 2-vial hand with 2 Supreme Phantoms and a Path to Exile. Here's the thing about vial hands. You keep them. If they're one land with a vial. But we got double vial. Might be a little bit slow to start, but I think we'll be okay. Ooh, pretty plains. Cliff Childs. Oh, we might have kept a great hand. A great hand. I swear, if this is Death and Taxes, I play enough of that against our co-host, Spiny Mouse. All right, plains and vial. Our own plains and vial. I love it when those mirror moves happen. Okay, begin combat. Let's see what they have. Our vial. It's much prettier, I think. Nothing against Karl Kopinski. He does a lot of amazing work. But I don't know, I just like the color in this. It's just so colorful. And if you look really closely, there's like a rhinoceros and like a tiger and stuff like etched into this. The detail's amazing. Alright. Main phase. Leonin Arbiter. Nope. Don't have to worry about Ghost Quarter yet. Thalia. Hey, we don't care about that. We really don't. We could be in a mirror match. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? What if it's a mirror match? That would be interesting. I also realize we don't have any blue mana right now. Well, we'll play the second vial. We'll just get a vial on 2 and we'll get a vial on 3, and who needs lands? We do. We need lands. Oh my gosh. We're gonna be hurting. We're gonna be hurting. Okay. What do they got? Field of Ruin. You know, I wouldn't be upset if they Field of Ruined our Moreland Haunt. I really wouldn't. Unless they vialed in the freaking Leonin Arbiter. Can you tell that I'm not a fan of Death and Taxes decks? Blade Splicer, so we're definitely against... definitely against some sort of taxes list. Spiny Mouse, is Blade Spicer still current tech? Are they playing old tech? Leave your comment in the description down below. Okay. I'm having way too much fun tonight. And I hope you are having fun too watching. If you are, smash that like button. Alright. We're gonna tick up Vile. We're gonna tick up Vile one more time. Tick up Vile. Please be an island. Ugh. Mausoleum Wonder. That's not bad. I guess, like, you know, like, I don't really care about Thalia. It's so awkward that it's a plains. I guess I'll just pass the turn. We could pass something. I mean, we could pass this golem. And then we have 2 vials, sucker. What do you got, Rational Games? You just got the 1. Alright. So that's gonna tick. You'll either tick it up to 3 for Flicker Wisp. I should have. I've played against D&T so many times that I should have, if I really wanted to, well, targeted the Golem or something else. So they could Vial in Flicker Wisp, target Blade Splicer, and get another Golem. So we'll see what happens. Mausoleum loses a little bit of power here in this matchup, I think, because all they're really playing is Path, I think. Okay. So I'm gonna swing. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna force this. I'm gonna force them to cast. So we're gonna Path this. I'm gonna force them to activate their Vial. And then in response, I can Vial in a Supreme Phantom. Well, in response, I can Vial in Mausoleum Wanderer. Oh, they don't do it. That's interesting. Okay. So we could just take 2 here. I'll just take 2. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna Vial this in. Yes. And then we're gonna Vial in a Phantom. And then we'll have 2 Vials at 2. I think it might be better to keep 2 Vials at 2. Here comes Flicker Wisp. Are you wisping away one of my creatures? No, you're not. Good. Well, they might do it now. Spell Queller isn't as good, but we could play. Drogue Skull could come into play here. Oh, that's so tricky. This is the eternal anguish of any Vial master. They have to figure out what number to have their Vials set at. So my question is it a good idea for? Well, you know what? No. Are we going to be punished? We're not punished. All right. Great. Well, we are going to swing with our evasive creatures. How do you like that? How do you like that, Rational Games? I'm going to fly above you. All right. They're doing something here. I wonder what they're going to target. Ooh. What are they going to target? It's gotta be a Flicker Wisp. Did they target one of my creatures? What? Did they not put a creature in? What? They bluffed. Okay, well, I guess it bluffed. Well, I'm not gonna bluff. I am putting in one of these. And then, if they do have a form of removal, I'll just Vial in Rattle Chains to give protection. And if they don't have a form of removal, I will Vial in Phantasmal Image at the end of my next turn. Or, sorry. So, here's the plan. Here's what I'm thinking in my old noggin. I will Vial in... Sorry, I have to click OK. I will Vial in Rattle Chains if they try to target one of my creatures to protect it. Or at the end of my turn, I will just vial in this image and copy Supreme Phantom. And then we'll just have a huge amount of power on the board. They also didn't tick up their vial, which is interesting. So they don't... I guess they have enough mana for Restoration Angel. Tim Allen from Home Improvement. It's about the extent of my Tim Allen. They didn't attack. That's interesting. Okay, well. Yes. All right. We have a ton of creatures. Okay, I feel more comfortable about raising one of these vials to 3 and then keeping the other one on 2. Yes. Okay. No. I mean, that's pretty good, too. We need air support now! As I'm sure Rational Games is telling themselves. We have to have it. Ooh, they're vialing in something. Okay, what are they vialing in? Unless this is another fake out. Eldrazi Displacer! That kind of thing. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to sack that. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah. That was some good value. That was some good value. You know what else is going to be great value? Swinging in with all of these creatures. Swinging in. We're doing... please note, we have done all of this with no blue mana on our battlefield. How crazy is that? Just no blue mana. We've got all of these creatures in here. No blue mana. That is the power of Aether Vial. That is not what you get in your Banned Spirits when you're playing 3 different colors and you're shocking yourself and you're hurting yourself and all this stuff. Alright. That's fine. The beautiful thing, too, is that we have Rattle Chains protection against Eldrazi Displacer. So, there's that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, unless they have a Flicker Wisp, I think we will win this game. Nope. And nope. We could have vialed in Spellqueller. I mean, we're not going to get much value off Spellqueller. That's pretty good, too. Okay. Finally, we have our land. Ooh. Actually, that's pretty good, because we can get a creature next turn if we don't get there this turn. Alright. So, we're going to just swing in with all creatures. They will have to block Thalia. Which I'm sure they'll block with their own Thalia, so. Oh, no! What are they vialing in? Is it a Flicker Wisp now? Or are they bluffing? Why did they bluff that one turn? Ah, it's another Displacer. 1, 2, 3. They can only activate once. So, let's see what they do here. So they have another blocker, which I'm okay with. Where are they targeting? Okay, so we will do our own thing. Yes, we would. Bam! Rattle Chains. On stack. Target spirit. I want to target my spirit. And we got there! Tricky! Alright. Rattle Chains. Look at that Rattle Chains MVP. Getting there, doing its thing. So they're a Thalia deck. We are also a Thalia deck. You know what? I think Shacklegeist actually might be pretty good, seeing as how we could block creatures. We haven't really seen much. I keep taking these out because bring in Deputy of Detention. Remember, we won that game with no blue mana. No blue mana until the last turn of that game. Unbelievable. Okay, this isn't... it's so frustrating. All of our counter spells are not super great because of... I think I'll drop a vial. Just because of... Thalia makes our counter spells really bad. I think it's just going to kind of be a race. I think we have enough tricky enter the battlefield combat tricks. It just becomes a race because, yeah, it's hard to compete against Aether Vial, and it's hard to compete against, you know, Thalia. And they have a decent amount of creatures, so it's, you know. I mean, this is pretty good. We could get the Drogue Skull Captain lock. We'll be set. And we have 2 untapped blue-white sources. We have enough land. We're going to keep this hand. We're going to try it. We're going to... You know what? Viewer, we're going to try it. All right. I'm just going to wait for rational games. I guess I could have kept in Force of Negation for potentially Path / Aether Vial. But if we draw a Vial, we're so in good money. Drew Shacklegeist. Okay. So we will pass the turn on over. Alright, another Plains from Rational Games. I almost said Big Yellow. Okay, Aether Vial down, so that makes things a little more difficult. I think we drop our own Thalia, right? Man. I wonder if we should drop Shacklegeist. What is Thalia? We'll drop our own Thalia. We are in control of our destiny, our future. We're in control of having the power of this on our side. Alright, they're ticking up 1. I'll be up to 3. I wonder if we'll be fast enough. 2? What are they playing? Are they playing their own Thalia? Leonin Arbiter. Alright, well, we really don't have to worry about that. Which is kind of sweet. Okay. Selfless Spirit. That's not bad. Blue. White. Green. Let's drop Drogue Skull Captain. Okay, so next turn we have Phantasmal Image up. My hope is that Thalia will like make it incredibly difficult for them to like do a removal spell. They could cast Eldrazi Displacer, but they wouldn't have the mana to activate, so we should get the Hexproof lock. And then we'll just start dropping spirits. So they're on their main phase. Rational Games are on their main phase. That's irrational. You're being irrational. Oh! That is a bummer. I was really hoping to get that lock. But we did tax their mana. Oh, what a bummer. So what do we draw here? Files. Shoot. It's like, file's not bad. And then I realized we have our own Thalia. I think it's worth dropping. We can get it set on 2 and we'll just be able to pow, 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 pow. Drop all this. Okay. Oh, man. That was rough. That was so rough. I do really, really love the Hexproof lock. Especially in a match like this where we could be targeted by Eldrazi Displacer, having that up would have been so money. Or good, or chill, or non-biffed. Trying to think of other cool things to say for like, oh, it's cool. Like, that's so money, you know? Another Leonin Arbiter. That's what I think of that. Alright, Arbiter swinging in at us for 2. We're taking 2. Taking 2. Never forget about the family. Alright, we took 2 damage. Alright, we're going to take up Vile to 1. Maybe we rip a Mausoleum one. That would be amazing. Phantasmal Image. Phantasmal Image. Maybe we just make good use of our mana and actually undo. I'm going to drop a Selfless Spirit. I'll be able to drop Empyrean Eagle next turn, and then I'll just be able to Vile in. Vile in. I don't think I want to attack in case they try to drop in a Displacer. Yeah, then we'll just be able to Vile in. Phantasmal Image. Kitchen Finks. Kitchen Finks. This is a Kev Walker card. It is a Kev Walker card. Person who drew it. Kev Walker does a lot of things, but I think he does a lot of fun goblins. Look for Kev Walker's goblins next time you're looking at MTG art. Does a lot of fun goblins. I think he did. Did he do Rabble Master? I can't remember off the top of my head. I know there were 2 versions. There was a promo version and something else, and then like the regular version. I think Kev Walker did one of those, but okay. So they don't attack. They also have 4 mana, so they also don't have any mana to activate. Yes. Yes. Drogue Skull would be so good right now. Drogue Skull. Drogue Skull. Drogue Skull. That's not bad either. But you know what I'm gonna do is look for the badness of this. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna play Empyrean Eagle. Eagle! And then I'm gonna play a Phantasmal Image and copy that Empyrean Eagle. We're gonna copy. Alright, we're gonna attack with Selfless Spirit. Just Selfless Spirit. See what they do here. You know what? I might keep back Image. They're paying for mana costs. Dismember? Well. That's interesting. It looks like they're forcing me to. I was like, I think they're forcing me to have it. So instead, I'm just going to Selfless Spirit this Selfless Spirit. No, it's -5, -5. I biffed it. I biffed it so hard. Wow. Indestructible means nothing when they just get -5, -5. I can't believe I did that. I lost 2 creatures for the price of 1. I never claimed I was a perfect Magic player. I guess my other 2 creatures are indestructible. Alright, Blade Splicer. Oh my gosh! I cannot believe I biffed it. be fair, that's the first major biff I've made. I realized that the instant I did it, I was like, I'm gonna be so clever. I'm gonna make my creatures indestructible. Doesn't matter when it's -5, -5. They have that third land now. We're getting outclassed. I should have violin image. Yeah, this will come back, but 3-6, but I can't afford to take 6 right now, I think. It's 2-1. It's fine. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I did that. So stupid. Boom, 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 diddle. I think I want to keep this at 2. Or are they violin? Violin? Flicker Wisp. Oh, are they violating my... What are they targeting? Ooh, they're targeting this. What do I do? Do I just, like, flicker in, flicker... Ah, do I just flicker in, flicker Wisp? This is annoying. Yes. Image. What do we want to copy here? I kind of want to copy their own. Ha 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 ha! 2 can play at this game. Yeah, say bye-bye to your Violon 3. How does it feel, opponent? How does it feel? Yes, I would. Island. Island's not too shabby. Play Shacklegeist. Shacklegeist. Wow, what a big board we all have. How about that? We went from, wow, what kind of deck do we have, to, wow, this is quite the deck. This is a spirit, and this is a spirit. I don't have enough spirits to use this ability. Well, tap 2 spirit to control. Tap target creature you don't control. Only block creatures with flying, so we can block that. Okay. Well, what do we do here? Do we just, like, attack all out? I mean, I guess I can only really attack with this. See what they block with. I mean, they have so many creatures that they could block. But the first strike really helps here. Oh, I'm still reeling over that biff. We gotta get over it. Get over it. I'll be alright. I think it's really funny that we took out each other's Aether Vials. We're starting all over. Look at this board state. This board state is nuts. Look at this. It's funny because it's just copying so many other... You know, I was playing Magic one time on my LGS, and my opponent had... What did they have? It was some big... They were playing some green deck, and it was some big green... I think they had Prime Time, and I was actually... I think I was playing Spirits of all the decks, and I didn't even think about it, but I was like, oh, I guess you could, in theory, check this out. So... Spirit and Spirit. So we're going to get rid of their flying blocker. Which means we will be able to get in our evasive damage. Which is fantastic. Oh, back to that story. So so the opponent had a Prime Time, and I had an Illusion and our Phantasmal Image, and I didn't even think that I could copy I could copy my opponent's thing. Sorry, I couldn't even copy Primetime. Just wasn't even thinking about it. So we could path the Arbiters. Actually, we could path the Golem. What do we want to do here? The 2 paths are pretty good. Hold on. Maybe we just... Yeah. Maybe we just see... Draw. Whoa! That's a lot of paths. Well, I think we are in much better shape. Okay. So... Swing with Thalia. We swing in with our flyers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What are we presenting here? 2, 4, 6... sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So... Before they go to blocks... Okay. And before they go to blocks, I think we just should path this Golem. Just get it out of here. We won the match! Haha, even through that biff. We won the match. Alright. How about we play one more match? Create. Create. It was GG's from our opponent, Rational Games. GG's. Remember, Indestructible does not give you any kind of protection when it's a minus ability. How did I learn that lesson? Well, I just learned that lesson in that last game. But that lesson comes from the, like the gods that are indestructible. A lot of good, so, good lesson there. I'm just waiting for an opponent to catch up with the game. Anyways, like I said, LCSS, like, comment, share, subscribe. Please let me know what you're thinking of all of these videos. We are working pretty, I wouldn't say diligently, but we do put a lot of effort into the videos. We want to make sure that you guys and gals are enjoying them, sharing them, you know. It's all that YouTube stuff. I just think we just started playing because we thought it would be fun to play. Oh, we're playing against Rational Games. I don't know if we want to play against the same deck again. So let's see this match and see if we want to play against a different. So here, we'll just jump and we'll play against this person. I like having a little bit of variety, so... Alright. H-Y... Highlight. Highlight? Reminds me of those, like, highlight gloves, you know? With, like, the balls that, like, you throw. Alright, rating for highlight. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good hand. We got Aether Vial. We'll keep this. Obosh! Ooh, we're against it's an Arbor Elf deck. I'm so sick of Arbor Elf decks. Alright, we're gonna play our Snow-Covered Island. Hopefully we can just get them. I have been seeing so many Arbor Elf, Utopia Sprawl, untap, tap, untap. When did this become, like, the normal of Standard? I think I'm calling for a ban for Utopia Sprawl. Ban Utopia Sprawl. I'm saying it here now. This card needs to be banned. I'm so tired of seeing it. Arbor Elf wouldn't be, like, terrible. It just... Alright. Boop, boop, boop. I don't care that you have Obosh, because hopefully it won't matter. Path to Exile. That's pretty good. Alright, we're going to keep Mausoleum Wanderer up as like a violin flash thing if they try to pillage, which they could possibly do as they're at 3 mana on turn 2. Alright, another forest. Hex Drinker. Hex Drinker. Oh my goodness. I do love this card. Like I said, I've met the artist Forrest ML. Very, very cool guy. Did a lot of like other art for games. Okay, so they're leveling it up again. That's fine by me, because I'm going to path it at the end of this turn. Actually, yeah, because I want to drop Drogue Skull Captain. I was going to say, if I leave it up, I could leave path up. So, let's see. They go to their turn. I won't be able to drop Drogue Skull, so we should have to path it now. They'll be up a land, which is unfortunate, but we need to start getting creatures going. Yes. So we'll drop Wanderer, and then next turn we'll be able to drop Drogue Skull Captain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be at 5 mana. Alright, Drogue Skull down. And then we get a little buff for a little buddy here. So, unfortunately, I had to ramp them. So, let's see. They could be dropping Glorybringer next turn, which would be really, really a bummer. Mountain, 4, 5. I'm bringing Force Negation next game. Whoa! Does this have haste? Doesn't. This is a good card. This is a really good card. I'm actually surprised that more people aren't playing this card in this deck. It's kind of surprising. Yes. Yeah, we'll take this up to 3. Ooh. I like that. It's already gonna make their mana awkward. Alright, we're gonna swing in for 4. We're swinging in for 4. Let's see if we can get him. Let's see if we can get him down. Dropping down to 13. Alright, alright. Alright, they've got a lot of mana. So they put Obosh into their hand. Thank you, Wizards, for nerfing the mechanic. Alright, let's see what they're going to put in. Oh, they're going to put Obosh attacked and hacking. Well, we're going to take a lot of damage if we don't block. I think we'd lose, right? Well, we'll block here. Try and soak up some of that damage. Oh, it also has trample. Oof. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Very, very well put together deck. I do really like that. That, like, you kind of, by putting this into your hand with, like, turn 3, oh my gosh, it's so good. You kind of cheat that 3 mana system. And I think that, like, that 3 mana, like, nerf system, if you build around it properly, it's not as bad as you think. Like, even Tron, it's not bad, you know? We gotta get rid of this now. We can't give it an opportunity to attack. Are you kidding me? Well, they're down to 13, and we, for some reason, still have 1 life left. I'm gonna play Moreland Haunt, and we'll be able to get at least a 2/2 on the field. We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way, with creatures. Alright. We're gonna do it fair. The only thing unfair about our deck is Aether Vial. And even that's pretty fair. Alright, they're down to 9. We still have Thalia in the graveyard, so we can create a spirit token if we exile her. Her spirit will go on. Hex Drinker, sure. Can't attack, but they can level it up and have protection from everything. 2, 4, 6? They're playing Obosh here? No, they're playing another Razor Boar. You know, I just Raise boar. You know, I just watched The Rescuers Down Under last night, and I watched that movie a lot as a kid, and it was one of those lines that I still absolutely love now, and it's like, Joanna, did you know there was a razorback in my truck? Did ya? There was a razorback in my truck. And you quit fooling around and do your job, you four-legged python. Super funny. Yeah, on Disney Plus. We are not sponsored by Disney Plus. I think if we just pull a lord here, anything, we're pretty set. 2, 4, 6, 7. If we pull a lord here, I think we win. But we have to rip a lord here. Something good. Selfless Spirit? I mean, that's not bad. I don't think it wins us a game, unfortunately. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, we can't hold. What do we do? This has trample, so I think we just lose. Actually, they'll put in Obosh. Yeah, I think we'll just. We just lose, right? It was a valiant effort. We got him down to 2, and they got us down to 1. 1 in that one sweet move with this razor boar. All right, we're gonna begin sideboarding. I'm telling you, this is my march to get Utopia Sprawl banned in Modern. All right, what do we want here? They're playing a lot of creatures. I think Empyrean Eagle. I think Deputy of Detention's pretty good. I also think Force of Negation's pretty good. Thalia seemed okay, but not quite what I wanted. You know, I said that we would be playing with these cards, but I keep citing them out every game. Spell Queller's really good. Drogue Skull. Maybe we drop a few Drogue Skulls and an image. Try it like that. A Drogue Skull and an image down. What do you think? We still have 29 creatures. Are we bring in Teferi? Let's try it like that. When I bring in Deputy of Detention, helps take care of pesky things. Force of Negation to get rid of Utopia Sprawl. I was gonna take out one vial and then put in a Unified Will. We would like to play first. Thank you very much. Waiting for highly. Should we keep this hand? We have a Path to Exile. So we have some interaction, and we have a Lord, and we have a Deputy of Detention. Yeah, it feels a little slow, but we'll try it. Maybe I should have mulliganed. Yeah, whatever. It's Magic. Play Scalding Tarn and pass the turn. They are playing red and green, so they might have Choke and or Boil out of the sideboard, so might be worth fetching just a blue source this turn. Green and Sprawl. Nope, Arbor Elf. That's fine. Let's play smart. Let's play around Choke and Boil. Oh, Seacrum Coast. Alright. Beautiful. Just drop the Phantom. Alright, we got the Phantom down. Alright. Now things are rolling. Things are rolling. I would have really liked to see Violet turn 1, but sometimes beggars can't be choosers. You know what I'm saying? Rootbound Crag for our opponent. And there it is. The annoying Utopia Sprawl. Alright, everybody, who's with me? Ban the Sprawl. Ban the Sprawl. This is nuts. Molten Rain, huh? Arbor Elf. Should have packed it. Oh, where were you a turn ago? Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 3. Shoot. Nope. Let's undo that. Okay, so let's swing in with Supreme Phantom, and on their upkeep, we will path Arbor Elf. So they can't get 4, 5, 6 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they won't net 1 mana. That's for sure. Upkeep. All right, we're pathing you. We don't want you here. Get out of here. It's probably a complete waste of the path, but I'm so tilted and salted over the fact that. Oh. Ah. All right. Let's see what they do here. So 1, 2, 3. Choke. Yeah. We have to exile this. That wasn't a good plan. You know what I could have done? I should have played Deputy of Detention, and then I could have brought that in. But I guess it's good to have it, you know. See, I told you we were smart. We were playing around Boil and Joke. Alright, we're going to play this. And then we're going to drop Selfless Spirit. We're also running out of card advantage here. Begin attacks. Alright, Supreme Phantom getting in there for 1. I need some good cards here. Come on. Come on, deck. I need them to whiff and for us to really just get it going. We gotta ban that card. Alright, so they're playing 3 Molten Rain. Sure, that's fine. We didn't get a chance to draw, though. Whoa! Whoa! Where did this come from? I've never seen this promo Wooded Hills before. Wow, that's beautiful. Where did this come from? Where did they get that? I'm just letting our opponent know. I appreciate it. You know what other card has really fun like promo art is Flooded Strand. The Flooded Strand like fetch land is very, very beautiful too. Jonas Thoreau. I really like this. Pillage. I do not think that we are going to win this game. At the very least, we got to see these this nice art. I didn't even notice. I'm too caught up in my own promos. I wonder if all the fetch lands. Alright. So Mausoleum Wanderer's not bad. No, we don't need to. We're gonna play Mausoleum Wanderer. Alright, we're gonna begin combat. I have to look this up. I am like completely like enamored by it. That's so cool. All right, they're down to 10, so you know we're choking on land here, but you know we're just trucking away. Maybe it would have been a better idea to keep Hollowed Fountain in our hand. So we have a few things that we could do here. I guess we could sack our Selfless Spirit to make that indestructible. Alright, we're going to do it right this time. Alright, so that gets dealt 3, and they don't have any cards in hand. Or do they? Oh, they put that... Okay, I see. Alright. Oh my gosh. Wait. You're getting there so slowly. So slowly in this game. It's turn 6. Turn 6, everybody. Alright. Let's swing in. Getting there for 3. We might just get there. They are going to need, like... If they draw the raise boar, I think we're over. Wow. So cool. Anyways, I'll stop enamoring you with all of that. I just love MTG art. Alright, let's see. Aboro. It's not Aboro. That's land. Okay, so looks like we got there. I don't know how. Just by trucking along. Okay. They actually didn't have that many creatures. I wonder if we just say, let's just bring this. Let's just try it. Why not? What do we want to take out? We want to take out... Well, we want to keep Thalia. I think that was really good. You want to try taking out some vials? Why not? Probably take out 2 of these. We're on the draw. On the draw is not as good. So... Yeah. Why don't we let's just try it. Yeah. Actually. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Sure. 30 creatures. Okay. Alright. Let's try it. Let's try it like that. Maybe Unified will get us there. And we had more creatures than the entire game, I think. So, we have a Unified Will. You know what? This is a keepable hand. Let's keep this. It's kind of a non-bow with Thalia, but Arbor Elf. Okay. Flooded Strand for us. Okay, so I'll play Flooded Strand. And then next turn, let's drop Supreme Phantom. Utopia Sprawl on red. Here comes a Molten Rain. Well, I guess I can't do it. Hexdrinker. Sure. You know what? Unified Will was a mistake. Oh my gosh. It was such a mistake. On the draw, I wasn't thinking. Still thinking about that. Dang, what if a Hexdrinker? Alright, that's fine. A Path would be really good. And just like that, I think we have lost the game. Not being able to do anything on turn 1 is really, really bad. Against a deck that is punishing... Oh, we should have kept Vials in. You know why? Because of the land destruction. Idiot. Only now as I'm thinking about it. Fool. They're down to 3 cards too. Jokes go. One drop Phantom. We will eventually have more creatures, but that'll take a while. Alright. Passing the turn to them. HY, Hooray. All right, let's see what they got here. Rootbound Crag. That's sweet art. That dinosaur. What is? Oh, that was Ixalan. Okay. What do they got? Oh, they're pumping up Hexdrinker. Alright. This card is really good in this deck where you're just able to generate a bananas amount of mana. So now they'll have a 6/6 with protection from everything. And yeah, I mean, they got there so fast. It's turn 3 and they have Hexdrinker's like totally 100% just there. And I can't block, like, because that's got protection from everything. Good job on our opponent. Seachrome Coast. We are not winning this race. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. It's because of these wills. You know when they say there's a will, there's a way? Not in this game. There's not. That could have been an Aether Vial. Man. Took out an Aether Vial for that nonsense. Man, our opponent is just destroying us. HY, hello, highlight. Good on you. You just obliterate. I'm telling you, this card is like this combo. The things that like the way this deck has evolved over the years from just like Ponza to what it is now. It is bananas strong. And then and then you have cards like this. Wizards, like, what is this? Obosh. Yeah, Obosh. Like, you saw how it just, like, dropped us down to one life. Yeah, now we're down to 7. Oh, it's another Hexdrinker. Well, if I'm gonna lose, I like to know that I'm gonna lose to a good card that I actually like. I like this card. I think it's pretty balanced, and I don't, like, in the right shell, like, you could see how powerful this is. Like, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna get it up to level 8. Man. Maybe our deck's too fair. Who knows? Spirit? Alright. Alright. We're just never gonna... No, we want to keep up Spell Queller. They got us. They got us fair and square. Nice work, opponent. I really do love that Hexdrinker in the shell. Like, turn 3, it's already to level 8? Yeah, count me in on that. Level up, level up, level up. Yeah, more paths would have been really nice here. But we're not that kind of deck. I mean, we are that kind of deck, but we're also not that kind of deck, so. Alright, they're getting us. But we'll be able to do this. We'll cast one last Spell Queller into the void. Just talking to our opponent here, letting them know if they want to check out the channel, they can see themselves win and just like absolutely destroy us in conjunction with what I was doing, looking at their wooded foothills. Just lollygagging around. So nice work, opponent. They got us. All right. Well, that is the deck. So, like I said, the deck is... We had some good games. We had some really interactive games. We won against Death and Taxes. We won against Burn. We didn't win against Green-Red Ponza stuff. But yeah, I really like it. I don't know about those new cards. Shacklegeist actually helped us in our Death and Taxes list. Never once did we play Ghostly Pilferer. So, but I like Spirits. It's super tricky, and do you think that we should be playing the Bant version? Do you think Bant is, still has the power to knock around in the meta nowadays? I don't know. Leave your comments in the description down below. In the meantime, LCSS, like, comment, share, subscribe, and yeah, LCSS to make sure that you have the high ground. Until next time, bye-bye from the KyGuy.